Hello, creatives. Welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for August 27th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a Queen of Hearts. If you were born before sunrise, you are yesterday's card, which was a King of Hearts. So what I'm going to do here is read each card individually, then all together for the collective. Then a special birthday message for you, Queen of Hearts. These are your solar year cards. They are here to help you, help yourself raise your vibration so that you can raise your manifesting abilities right along with it. We're going to talk about the Queen of Hearts Day and what that might mean for all of us. So let's turn over card number 1 and see what we get. Well, we have the 3 of clubs. This is really a nice card. This is the big think card in the Cards of Truth predictive system. So it's you really starting to be able to put what you've learned to good use. You're going to be able to apply some knowledge that you have today. It's a key club card because of the number 3 and the 3 leaves on the club. So extra special. They call it the Big Think card. It is lovely for lofty thinking, and it's really an independent thinking. It's like you've had an original idea, you've put the 2 and 2 together, you know exactly what you want to do with it, and now you see the way through to getting it done. Love this about the card. It's the Mars card, so it's action oriented and how you go about getting what you want, doing what you do with what you have. And in this case, it's your intellectual knowledge. So it's really pretty sweet. And it's the Strength card. So it's you understanding you when you're doing it. It doesn't really get any better than that, does it? That's one of the reasons why I love this card so much. It is really an individual thing with this card. It's you really running with a pretty solid idea and having that confidence to see it through because you're just so certain of it. And there's a certain maturity that has to come with this card. So it's like an old soul 3, because with the Cards of Truth system, the 3s are looked at as that bud that has finally broken through the earth, and it's still vulnerable. It still could be crushed or wilted or eaten. It's very, you have to seize the moment with the 3s because they don't last long. You're either growing into something else by letting something go and moving on. You got to keep moving or you're going to lose it. So best of luck to you if you chose card number 1. This is really a great day for this to happen for you. It will be emotionally related for you. With this Queen of Hearts Day, we're going to talk about that in a moment when I do the reading for the collective at the end. So let's see what we get for card number 2. Wow, we've got the Ace of Clubs. This is brilliant. I do look at the chart of the day, and the Ace of Clubs is on the Jupiter position. So now we've had expanded joy. Now it's true that often what is on the Jupiter position gets averted, so it might not come through as clear and accurate as you might think. You want to look to see what the houses are in your Jupiter or wherever you have an Ace of Clubs. If you are the Queen of Hearts, what do you have in there with Jupiter? So that could be a little bit of a distraction for you, where you're going to be taken out of your feeling something through for you. It could be different for all of us, because we all are in this energy that you are living. We are just visiting, and this Ace of Clubs in the upright position is brilliant. It is that original idea. It is the Sun card in the Sun position. So go and look and see what you have in the first position of the Sun. And, for me, I have a 5 of diamonds there. So I know it's going to be a work for me through trial and error, gleaming those nuggets. It's going to be fast paced. And then we've got a lot of work to do to find that opportunity and to see it for what it is and to take advantage of it. But that's what a 5 of diamonds Sun position does. What do you have in yours? For the Queen of Hearts, you have the 10 of Clubs. So you're used to the hard work and you're used to it paying off. So that's a very good spot for you to start your pulling the thread on and finding out how you can change that being averted to these original ideas. That's just a bump in the road that's put there by the universe so that you learn more about yourself and grow. Right along with this 3 of Clubs, this Ace of Clubs is really there to help with your originality, your energy, and it's an energy card. If you have been in a slope lately, stagnant, or just not feeling great or energetic, this card is a mood changer, a mood lifter. So hopefully you'll feel more focused and driven and creative and energized by it if you chose this card today. And we're all going to feel that a little bit when we talk about all of it. So let's see what we get for card number 3. Well, we have the 10 of Spades. Now, this is not an easy card, and the Queen of Hearts in the chart has the 10 of Spades in the Saturn position of all the positions. It's in Saturn. So you are here to really get really grounded and have that gravity to life lessons. And for you on your ecliptic, there's this Ace of Spades. So it's you having epiphanies about self and then figuring it out with that Rahu, 5 of Clubs, doing the work, gleaming what is the best of what you find and putting it to good use, working hard, that 10 of Clubs in the Sun. And the only thing that trips you up, you always look to the Pluto for the possibilities to begin. It's not the end all, but it's the begin. There's lots more in the chart that can trip you up. But that Pluto, it likes to blow things up. And for you, Queen of Hearts, you've got that 5 of Clubs. So today in the energy for all of us, that's what we're looking at. That 5 of Spades is there in the Pluto, and it is directly related to the 5 of Clubs in the Rahu and those epiphanies. They come fast, they come furious through that ecliptic card. Saturn is here to slow us down, have a good look at things, and that 5 of Spades is about minimalizing, taking the bare essentials, figuring out the necessary parts of something and taking that through to fruition. So we've got a big job ahead of us. The Queen of Hearts is doing it every day. This is her life, or the feminine energy that this card is. Male or female, or anywhere in between on the spectrum, it doesn't matter. It is a Queen of Hearts day. So let's talk about the high vibe and the low vibe of a Queen of Hearts. As we know, the queens encompass the 4s, 5s, and 6s. So look to your Mercury, 4th position, Jupiter, 5th position, Venus, 6th position. And Mercury is the high priestess. Jupiter is justice. Venus is the devil. So it's making choices that are best and right for ourselves. Why? So that we can take that and help others. That's what it's all about. Us finding our balance, getting stability in that emotional way, and just intuitively knowing when it's right. We are really looking to support ourselves and others, but it is also very good for like feeling like you've got enough, that you're coping well enough, like, and having the skills to nourish other people as well as yourself. That's the energy that we have in the lightest of attributes. The shadow side is, of course, just having the opposite of all of that and working for yourself, doing that transactional love, being deceitful and narcissistic, controlling, feeling insecure, and causing all of the above mentioned to get triggered. So you come off as being really Machiavellian. And in this Virgo first decan period, it would be very easy to tap into that lower vibe of overdoing it and ending up undermining our own selves in the process, aiding in that vicious cycle of doing too much, then regretting it, or getting not the validation that we were seeking for it, causing us to get triggered into those lower vibe and wanting to manipulate things into being the way that we had envisioned it. It's a vicious cycle that you want to stay out of, especially for the Queen of Hearts here, because those are the things in your chart that would trip you up. That Pluto energy with the 5 of Spades, that minimal seeking, taking the essentials, can backfire, being frustrated and confused and making excuses and having this toxic taking for granted, if you will, people and things around you, so that you're able to hold yourself back. So those are the really tricky energy that everyone faces. But for you, being this creative wordsmith, it is really what we are facing today as a whole, that catch-22. So let's really pay attention to that energy. All right, because the 10 of Spades is not an easy card. It's an ecliptic card. So if you chose this card, go and look at your ecliptic and know, thank goodness it's in the upright position, and you may have felt that you are carrying a tremendous load, and it's so tiring, and you've been at it for so long. You've been so good about carrying this load, and you're feeling the strain and stress of it. If you can keep with it with a good attitude, taking care of yourself as you do, staying curious, being kind, tens, you are going to be rewarded like never before. Remember, this is on the Saturn position. So whether you are a Queen of Hearts or not, or whether or not you also have a 10 of Spades in your spread, this just got more real for you in the way that you are learning a tremendously deep life lesson. And sticking with this is really going to bring those huge rewards for you spiritually, and knowing and taking care of yourself, how you take care of yourself through crisis moments and periods of time. Big or small, it's all in how you really move through it. They call this card the card that walks through hell with a smile. Now, I know someone that had a year of that. I know another person that's had 2 years. When you are in a 10 of Spades period, it's tough. But this is where you find out what you're made of and how you can conduct yourself with maturity and grace. That's what this card is all about. So thank you and kudos to you, Queen of Hearts. To have that on your Saturn is a big, big ask of the universe. So best of luck. All right, so that's what we're facing today, folks. It's deep, and we're going to really learn so much about ourselves. Hopefully, we'll carry this all in the high vibe that everybody's in the upright position. Yay. So glad. Epiphanies, hard work, the big think. We're going to be deep today. All right. Happy birthday, Queen of Hearts. Let's see what the Creativity Oracle has for you. Distractions. When you are trying to solve a problem, you will often be tested by distractions. Well, I think you probably know that one very well. That is not an easy position to be living on a daily basis, and I think you probably do, and you have to tap into and balance your emotions as well, because you are a Queen of Hearts, a queen of emotions. You're busy, you do it all, you encompass all of those attributes of the 4s, 5s, and 6s, and having that Mercury, Jupiter, Venus there and working with that, you just have a very, very big job to do in this lifetime. So keeping it high vibe as a Virgo, being there, doing the service, loving it, showing up to do it in the best of ways. You do that with consideration and caring, generosity. And in the lower vibe, it is you overdoing it, finding that fixer-upper relationship and applying everything to it. And why wouldn't they love you for it? Yes, you know the answer to that one. So that's your catch-22. Got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. And you, as someone I know likes to say, you teach people how to fish, you don't give them the fish. So helping people acquire the tools that they see that they need in the right time, in the right way, is your job as well, being a Virgo, right? So, yes, big job for you. Distraction. So, you're going to just be able to glean those nuggets, minimalize with that Five of Spades and Pluto, and understand that each and every time you do that and you pull yourself out of the distractions with the golden nuggets that present themselves, the further you are on your path, and you can feel super good about that because that is a big accomplishment. And what's going to happen? You know it. You're going to raise your vibration and you're going to be all the better off for it. Going to feel good about it, raising that vibration, really collecting that energy, and then you're able to draw from that when you need something from the universe. Beautiful. You've done the work. Now it's time to reap the rewards. All right, here we go. Spirit and nature. Let's see what you get. The Two of Diamonds. Yep, you are just going to be making those connections highly valuable. Beautiful card for you to get here. Empress energy, moon, intuitive energy. Just fantastic. It is you being you. Let your light shine. Embrace, make those connections, and everything that you value about yourself and your surroundings are going to grow. I love it. Congratulations. Yeah. All right, let's see what you get for the Wishcraft. Seed of power, or seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. Well, and that's it, isn't it? With the twos, they are all about having that opportunity, but you have to take advantage of it. You got to do it. It's not a given. It's just, it presents itself and you have to see the opportunity and take it. Very nice. It is definitely the Carpe Diem card. So, Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Let's do this with kindness and curiosity and grace. And as always, happy creating on your creative journey.